Good morning, people, and welcome to the 6 a.m. club. I hope you are doing well. Hope you're blessed. Monday morning, it's a new week. And today, I want to speak about something, right? Last week, there was this whole noise about the Ginger J situation, right? And a lot of people were speaking on it. And I'm not going to speak on the what he said and the argument and discussion that he was having. I want to speak on something different from that, right? And what I want to speak about is triggers. Yeah. Triggers. I think we all have triggers. Everyone in life has triggers. I think some triggers can be from trauma, from PTSD, from things that you've experienced previously, from things that you've gone through in life, and now underneath your surface, there is something that's there that is triggered. I remember I saw a clip of him arguing with this girl, and the girl said something like, "You're triggered." And he said, prior to that, he said, "I'm triggered." He did say it, right? And she said, "Yeah, you're triggered, you're pressed," right? And it just made me think about triggers. We all have them, yeah? And one thing I noticed about triggers is triggers are a good thing. Triggers are a good thing for you to have. Triggers are a good thing for you to experience, because they show you what you need to work on at that time. So if someone says something to you and you feel, I don't know, some kind of aggression, or you feel something, it makes you feel something, there's a problem. You know what I mean? And that's a problem that you need to address. A lot of the time I find that people, they don't want to address their problems. They'll feel triggers and ignore it, or they'll just carry on, or they'll just say, well, that's just how I am, or they'll just stay in the same place. But triggers are your body warning you that something doesn't feel right here, whether it's emotionally or physically or mentally or spiritually. Something doesn't feel right here, and you have to address that. You know what I mean? I've got triggers. I used to think, my brethren, he always used to say to me, he used to say, "Fatch, man, we're angry youths. We got bad, like we're angry youths." And where it was is I could notice, like, I could be speaking to someone and you could say something and I could just get mad. Like, I just get mad. Like, when you do something that's annoying, I'm just mad. Why do you, like, it makes me, when I'm annoyed, I'm mad straight away. And it's not controllable mad. It's mad like, bruv, I could just switch now and just do what I want. There's nothing, like, I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? The only thing that keeps me back a lot of the time is respect. I respect the person I'm speaking to, or I respect the people that are in the room, or I respect myself more than to indulge in certain conversations or arguments or situations. But triggers is a key thing. And I want everyone to think about that, to think about triggers this week. Think about triggers today. What triggers you? What triggers you? When your partner says something to you and you feel, because when you get triggered, you feel it. It's like, it's a feeling. You feel it. It tenses up, and you feel it physically, but it's also that can come from emotional triggers. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want you to think about triggers today for yourself. What triggers you? Why does it trigger you? How long has it been triggering you? Where does it stem from? Where does it come from? How do you get past it? Because I think, for me, if I was to think of certain triggers, right? Certain things that trigger me are like, when people speak to me in a way of, like, say, like, for example, I said to someone, "Right, what you been up to?" And they said to me, "Oh, I had a friend once." I said to him, "What's been going on?" And he said, "Oh, I don't know, Fatch, man. I'm just a working man." And that kind of triggered me, because I thought, so am I. What do you mean? But then I had to look back at it and think, well, why does that bother me that he said that? Why does it? Is it because I knew that? Is it because I felt like he was trying to imply that I'm not a working man? Is it because my background isn't from a working man's perspective to some people, that way what they would believe? Because really and truly it is. I worked from when I was 17. I just did other stuff. You know what I mean? So why was I triggered? If someone speaks to me about training or exercise or sports, I know I'm mad sporty. Or anyone who knows me knows I'm sporty, as in, like, I want to do sports, play football, table tennis, swimming, whatever you want to call it. Like, everyone who knows me knows that I like sports. And I'm not bad. Like, I'm not like, oh, I like sports, but I'm shit. No, I'm good. Like, do you know what I mean? So, but that triggers me. When I meet people who don't know me or don't know that side of my character or don't know that side of me, and they speak to me about it, it triggers me. It makes me feel like, raw, what? You're not rating me. You think I want to prove something. I want to show them like, raw, I'll smoke you. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that triggers me. Where does it come from? You know what I'm saying? And these are the kind of conversations that I think we should be having with ourselves. These are the kind of conversations I think we should be having with our kids. Even I ain't got none, but you know what I'm saying? Or the kids that are around you. These are the kind of conversations we'll be having with our friends. What triggers you, bro? What makes you mad? What makes you feel like, bro, I just want to just like go mad now? Why? What is it? What's that inspired by? You know what I'm saying? A lot of the time we get into issues, we get into problems, and then the issue and the problem happens, and then we just move on. We just crack on. But where did that come from? When we're driving our car and we have road rage, where does that anger come from? Where does that stem from? Where does that come from? You know what I mean? So yeah, man, today's conversation is about triggers, and I'm just asking people to think about your triggers. What triggers you? Why are you triggered? What made you feel that way? What made Ginger J react in such a angry? And the thing is, passion and anger are so close. In a passionate, angry way. What made him act in that way? What made him speak in that way? What made him speak to women in that way? Because you see, for like a man who is a proper man, to speak to women in that way with that level of anger, that means you've hit a level that you're no longer in control. Most normal men anyway, because I don't hit girls. That's not my thing. There's some man out here they hit women. So that might not be, to me, that's abnormal. Talking to a woman like that or women like that in a room with that level of anger. Do you know what I'm saying? But what triggered him? What took him to that space? Do you know what I'm saying? So we all make mistakes, man. And I think he's an idiot. But at the same time, I always think we're all going to make mistakes, and we're all humans that are going through this life and through this cycle and through this situation of trying to navigate. You know what I mean? I just think you have to learn and get around these things. You have to be educated. A lot of people want you to be educated so you can fit in with the crowd on the internet. No. He needs to be educated to make his life better, to make him better as a black man living in society. You know what I mean? As well, it's not about social media and not being cancelled and all those things. All, yeah, I hear you, man. It's not a nice thing and all of that. But the overall, when you close your laptop and you turn off your phone, you still have to live with yourself. You still have to live as a person. So you want to live in the best possible way. You want to be in love with yourself, in love with your culture, in love with the people that are from your culture. Do you know what I'm saying? So hopefully that guy was able to get the lessons that he needs, man. But listen, that's been the 6 a.m. Club. And I hope that you guys are feeling inspired today. It's Monday morning, so I hope you're feeling lit, you're feeling good, you're feeling positive, you're feeling strong. You're ready to go outside, get this work, get busy, start your week right. You're in the gym, cracking on, or you're in that car driving to work, wherever you are. Hopefully it's going good, it's going positive, and it's going well. This is the 6 a.m. Club. I'll be back on Wednesday with another message and, another positive message, hopefully, man. And today, the message is triggers. What's your triggers? What triggers you? What makes you feel, I don't know, angry? What gives you that? What spurs that energy? What gives it? What inspires it? What provokes it? You know what I mean? Have a think about that, man. So big up the man them, big up the gal them. War go on for the weirdos. I just can't understand them. 6 a.m. Club to the world and back. Make sure that you please like, subscribe and comment. If you've got anything to say, any comments, please leave the comments, man, because that helps me to understand what you guys think of the show. That helps me to understand where you guys think I'm at with the show, or what needs to be improved, what needs to be changed, what conversations you'd love to hear, what conversations you'd love to see in the morning and start your morning with. So please make sure you like, subscribe and comment. Also, a little trick that I noticed is the watermark in the bottom corner. I think it will be in your bottom right corner, which will be my left. Yeah, I think it's that corner. If you click the logo, then I think you can subscribe. I think, hopefully I'm right. You guys leave me a message in the comments if I am right, man. But as I said, big up the man them, big up the gal them. While going for the weirdos, I just can't understand them. 6 a.m. Club to the world and back. I am Thatch, And that's been the 6 a.m. Club. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, man. Love.